The average bottle of liquid hand soap, sitting on your bathroom sink often, contains less than 10% actual soap, with the remainder being a mixture of water, synthetic surfactants, and thickeners. Because the FDA does not have a formal standard of identity for products marketed as soap versus detergents, many common household cleaners are technically categorized as cosmetics rather than traditional soaps. This regulatory loophole allows manufacturers to replace fats and oils with petroleum-derived foaming agents that can strip the skin of its natural barrier. Where are you watching from in the United States? Comment your state below. We love knowing if our viewers are tuning in from sunny California, rainy Washington, or the bustling streets of New York. And while you are at it, how old are you? Tell me in the comments. We are trying to get a better sense of who is interested in clean beauty labels. When you walk down the supermarket aisle, the colorful bottles making bold claims about moisturizing properties are often relying on synthetic polymers to create a silky feeling. Under FTC guidelines on truthful advertising, companies are required to have evidence for their marketing claims, yet they often use vague terms like soothing or hydrating that lack a specific medical definition. Many of these products utilize heavy fragrances, which are often listed simply as fragrance or perfume on the label, a term that can mask dozens of different synthetic chemical compounds. The first type of soap to reconsider is the ultra-cheap, neon-colored liquid soap commonly found in bulk refill containers. These products frequently utilize sodium lauryl sulfate as a primary cleaning agent, which is a surfactant that creates significant lather but can be quite harsh on sensitive skin. While effective at removing dirt, the long-term use of such high-foaming detergents may contribute to dryness for individuals with compromised skin barriers. Next on the list of products to examine are the mass-market antibacterial liquid soaps. These soaps often feature synthetic triclosan alternatives that claim to kill germs, but the FDA has noted that there is little evidence to suggest that these consumer-grade antibacterial soaps are more effective than plain soap and water. By focusing on antimicrobial additives, these formulations often sacrifice the moisturizing quality of the base ingredients, leaving hands feeling tight or irritated after frequent washes. A third category involves synthetic shower gels that promise a spa-like experience with artificial pearlizing agents. These substances are strictly aesthetic, added solely to provide a shimmering appearance to the gel inside the bottle. They do not add any value to the cleaning process and simply introduce more unnecessary chemicals into the gray water stream of your home, which is something to consider if you are looking to simplify your household footprint. Moving to the fourth type of soap to skip, look closely at the bottles labeled as moisturizing body wash that lists mineral oil as one of the top 3 ingredients. While mineral oil is a common occlusive agent, it sits on the surface of the skin rather than absorbing into it, which might not provide the deep nourishment that plant-based oils would offer. In many cases, these products are essentially water-heavy detergents bolstered by inexpensive petroleum byproducts. The final group of soaps to skip includes those that prioritize extreme longevity through high concentrations of chemical preservatives. Parabens or formaldehyde releasers are sometimes utilized to ensure the product remains shelf-stable for several years, even though most soap is used within a few months of purchase. Reducing your exposure to these specific additives is a common goal for those who prefer to keep their skincare routine as straightforward as possible. When inspecting a label for a truly authentic soap, look for the traditional process of saponification, which involves reacting plant oils with an alkali like lye. A good soap should have a short ingredient list that typically features water, a base oil like olive or coconut, and perhaps essential oils for fragrance. If you see a long list of unpronounceable chemical names, it is usually a sign that the product has been engineered rather than crafted. Now, let us turn to the first brand that actually holds up, which is the locally sourced, cold-processed bar soap. These are often made by small-scale producers who use a lower temperature to preserve the integrity of the natural oils, such as shea butter or sweet almond oil. Because these bars contain naturally occurring glycerin, which is a byproduct of the saponification process that large manufacturers often strip out to sell separately, they tend to be far more moisturizing. The second worth it option is organic Castile soap, which has been a staple in minimalist homes for decades. By using olive oil as the primary fat source, these soaps provide a gentle cleanse that is suitable for almost every skin type. Because they lack the synthetic surfactants that create those massive bubbles, they offer a different washing experience, but one that is significantly more harmonious with the natural oils your skin produces. Third, look for small batch soaps that utilize tallow or lard from grass-fed animals, a practice that is seeing a resurgence in the natural living community. These fats are incredibly similar to human sebum, allowing them to penetrate and nourish the skin much more effectively than most plant-based vegetable oils. When sourced from ethical, regenerated farms, these soaps also align with a more sustainable and circular agricultural cycle. Fourth, consider bar soaps that explicitly list single-origin plant butters, such as raw cocoa butter, as a primary component. High-quality butters contain natural antioxidants and fatty acids that provide a protective layer for the skin during the cleaning process. These soaps usually lack the chemical fragrances that trigger reactions, opting instead for the natural scent of the raw ingredients themselves, which is often light and earthy. The final category of soap worth your time includes those that are certified organic by the USDA, which ensures that the ingredients were grown without synthetic pesticides or fertilizers. This certification provides an extra layer of confidence that the agricultural products used to create the soap are held to a higher standard of environmental stewardship. While these bars may come at a slightly higher price point, the quality of the raw materials often justifies the cost. Take a look at your pantry or your bathroom cabinet right now. Which brand are you using? Leave a comment below and let us know if you were surprised by what you found on the back of the bottle. If you found this breakdown helpful in navigating the complex world of soap labels, please hit the like button and share this video with a friend who is trying to clean up their beauty routine. Remember, the goal here is not to be fearful of every product you buy, but rather to feel empowered by the labels you read. Transparency in shopping is a tool, not a burden, and choosing better products is simply a part of a more informed lifestyle.